Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a video that I found that I knew was going to be extremely entertaining. And I figured, why watch it by myself when we could watch it together? So without further ado, this video is entitled, Woke Students Can't Explain White Privilege. Let's get right into this.
Gettysburg College in Pennsylvania has recently postponed an event that centered around being tired of cis white men. So I'm at UT campus to ask students what they think about the event. Let's go find out.
Saying like we're tired of straight white men in society is really as like explicit as it sounds. I think it's just contributing to a general idea that like we're tired of straight white men having the power and everything, you know, and it's like we as women of color, as like students at this university, like we are very much capable of certain things and we don't have the same privileges that are offered to straight white men.
And I've been hearing that from a lot of the ladies that I've been talking to today. Talk to me about what some of those privileges are that, you know, straight white men have that you don't have. Talk to me about that.
I think I don't really know. Have you ever experienced like a specific instance?
I don't know, but I also need to go.
I know, I do really need to go. I'm sorry.
I gotta go. Oh my god, it literally is like watching The Walking Dead, a bunch of zombies. That's what that entire clip was. It literally is a bunch of college kids who can't think for themselves, who don't understand what critical thinking is, and who are just regurgitating the garbage that they have been fed from their liberal teachers. 24/7, 7 days a week, and this is what college kids are going in debt for? This is it? This type of education? Unreal. Unreal.
As especially people of color, we know the privileges or the advantages certain races have.
Talk to me about some of those privileges that white people have that you guys don't have.
I would just be like, okay, I guess I'll start with I am a black queer person. If I were to just walk amongst the streets, I'm also like women like I look very feminine. If I were to walk across the streets in the dark as a black queer female presenting person, I would not feel safe because I feel like I would be pretty targeted. But if I were a white cis man, I don't think I'd be like the type of person someone would come up to and hate crime, because that's just not what happens.
So conclusion, they don't really know what the actual privilege is, but they can describe themselves. Yes, I am a woman, I am black, I am Hispanic, I'm Asian. Okay, and?
I'm certainly cognizant of my own privilege because of my own race. This is the color of my skin.
What privileges are those?
Lots of I mean, like, I think there are certain assumptions that come with certain people. Like when they look at a black person or an Indian person, they automatically have this profile in their head.
This poor kid. I guarantee you he came to school for the first time when he entered college, ready to learn, ready to be excited about the new experiences, and then quickly learned that he was public enemy #1 because he's male, he's white, and oh my god, he's cis. There's that word again. And so, of course, as a white cis male, I hate that word, but as a white cis male, as they would categorize him, he has to hold on to all of the guilt because he is the reason why all of these kids of color are oppressed. It's his fault. So, of course, to appease that group, he has to mimic the same narrative, the same exact narrative. I'm so sorry, so sorry, I'm so sorry for existing. Yeah, that's pretty much college in America today, 101.
Talk to me about some of the privileges that white men are awarded that you guys are not awarded.
Definitely, like, I guess just getting away with situations. Like, if I were to, like, I don't know, like, I guess, here you go, I have to think about it. I can't.
It's situations like if I had a problem with, like, a male teacher and they were a white cis male, there was less of a chance for something to happen to them because of it. Like, I could literally report them for anything, but because of that, if they were like upstanding in the community, sucks to me, basically.
Do you think that it would be the same reaction if it was like a black male teacher?
No.
No. I think this problem would be solved immediately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like POC people are like more targeted, or minorities are more targeted, especially with like crimes in general, or if a person of color was to do something wrong, people would deal with it more quickly than if it was a cis white male.
I'm sorry, I cannot stop. God. This one is probably the funniest one that I watched because she literally was drowning. She literally was like, please, life jacket, somebody help, help. I don't know how to articulate anything because I don't know what the hell I'm even saying. But I thought it sounded good and now I don't know what to do, help. And her friend is like, all right, I guess tag me in. I mean, it's just like, man, these kids, these poor kids.
So you mentioned straight white men having more privileges. Can you talk to me about what some of those privileges are?
Yeah, so generally, you know, there's not really ever a sense of like discrepancy whenever someone is trying to, let's say for instance, there is a man who commits a crime and he's, you know, a regular looking white guy. Police are, you know, generally more likely to not have adverse reactions to them. Rates of arrest compared to comparing, you know, white people to like black and brown people or minorities in general.
What would you say to people who say like the black community commits the majority of the crime, that's why they're more likely to be arrested? What would you say to that point?
I would say that there are certain factors of society that have contributed to black and brown people being more impoverished, and crime is sort of the way that a lot of people see an escape from this poverty. You know, stealing is a crime, but say you're a hungry man and you go into a grocery store and you steal some food for you or your family. Is that really a crime, or are you just trying to survive at that point?
So I like how this guy completely rationalizes a crime being committed, right? I mean, first he says that African Americans, people of color, are more susceptible to be born into poverty and to impoverished areas. And then when he talks about crime, he makes an excuse and says, well, you know, people of color are more susceptible to being born into bad areas. So if you gotta steal some bread, steal some bread. But I would ask this guy this question. What if the person stealing the bread was a white person? Do the same rules apply? Because we all know based on their ideology, white people are the enemy, right? White people do all the harm. So is a poor white person gonna get the same grace that a poor black person or a poor Hispanic person would get according to this guy's ideology and the way that he rationalizes? I'm just curious. Because I mean, it's like, where does the privilege start? Where does it end? Who gets the privilege? Does class even matter? If you're a poor white person, do you still get the same, I guess, benefit of the doubt that a poor black person would get, or no? Doesn't matter if you're dirt poor, you are an oppressor, and you go sit in the corner. I mean, that's pretty much what it sounds like he's saying, but who knows? Maybe there's some nuance in his crazy leftist talk. Who knows? Or maybe I'm just giving him too much credit. Probably. My conclusion, don't waste your money on liberal colleges because you will literally go in debt, and in return, the only degree you're gonna have is a certificate that's going to say, zombie, congratulations, you passed. And that's about it, because these kids are zombies. They are carbon copies of each other. They are regurgitating garbage. They can't articulate anything. They have no critical thinking skills because they spent 4 years being indoctrinated in these college campuses. And this is happening across the board in almost every single state. It is so incredibly sad. I'm so lucky that I didn't go to college in this generation because Lord knows how stupid I would be if I did. I am going to be doing a part 2 to this series, diving even deeper into liberal colleges and how they are, in my opinion, indoctrination camps. And I'm going to really dive deep as to why I feel that way and why I feel that it is a waste of money to go to liberal colleges today. Stay tuned for that video, which is definitely going to be coming out after this video. All right, my brain hurts after watching that. I'm actually upset. I'm thinking about suing. Sav, I'm going to be suing you because I lost brain cells because of you making me watch that garbage. If you guys enjoyed this content, please do not forget to like, comment, and of course, subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to hitting 70,000 subscribers. Insane. You guys freaking rock. You are killing it right now. Subscribing to my channel. I love you so much. I'm also available on Instagram and on TikTok under CurlyBoyChuck, where I'm getting canceled every single day just for you. And I'm also available now on Rumble under CurlyBoyChuck. So definitely follow me there as well. I'm going to have a referral link in my description if you do not have Rumble. Follow the link, subscribe, and follow me. And let's continue to grow and discuss and attack woke culture together. Until next time, guys. Peace.